So sadly, but soon enough, I discovered that the cut of the fabric is not completely straight. And so I grab one of the frayed threads about a 1/2 inch down on the side to the right and begin pulling it out along the entire length, which produces a line I can follow as I cut with my scissors in order to get a very straight edge, which will eliminate all those little flying, fraying threads that you see at the top, which I don't want. And I think I can eliminate by using this new set of scissors that I'm getting with a very tiny serrated edge, which allows the fabric to be pulled in towards rather than being pushed out the way a normal pair of fabric scissors cut. And supposedly this will allow a precision cut like no other. So we shall see about that. Stay tuned. Believe it or not, I'm cutting at 10 times the speed that I'm actually cutting at. Hopefully you can see the line I'm following. It's very light. And then I lost it once I got into the green, so I redrew it with a blue pencil. But you can see in the pink where the line is. And so I'm cutting through, and I've slowed it down here so you can see how long it actually does take to cut it. It's very, very meticulous. And you can barely see the line, but I've pulled the thread, and that's the line that is evident for me to follow. And I have sped this up a little bit, but you're going to see how close this gets to the edge and why I had to pull the thread and how crooked the fabric actually had been cut. It's about 3/4 of an inch away from, or an inch away from the end here, which was cutting it a little close. I could have pulled a thread a little bit closer, but I wanted to be sure, and I wanted it to have the strength to pull the thread. Now I've got some lovely scrap fabric that I'll be able to use in some art projects later on down the line. Now that I've cut the fabric, I have a few little stray threads where I've cut a little bit askew, and so now I just want to get rid of those, and it won't be a lot of frayed edge, but it'll be a bit, and I really need to get as straight a line as I can and get down to the second last thread, and I think I'm there. So I've got to cut this frayed edge off now. That's the next step, and get rid of all of this so it doesn't end up all over my fabric.